We're going to go through races 2, which is join the Race Coast Turf Club Summer Bowl over the 1600 meters. And the incident that will be discussed is Andrew Fortune's ride about number 3 Double Grand Slam. And then race 7, which is the Race Coast Cape Punters Cup, the grade 2, where there was an objection. So welcome, V. Moodley, to the first Beyond the Post.
Thank you for that, Vicky. It's not too much to discuss, but important items to discuss today.
Yes, and it's also just lovely to have you with us and to chat about it.
Yeah, the boss, big boss, Donovan and Dean instructed that I be here today, so I'm here, and now we have drama as well. So I'm hoping I can clarify some of the points today.
Well, let's start off with race 2, and you mentioned that it was Andrew Fortune's ride on the winner Double Grand Slam. Take us through it.
Yes, so I think it's important that we explain to the public as to what we see. Andrew Fortune was called into the boardroom. He was spoken to. He was reprimanded for his ride. Mr. Fortune, as you know, he says that was confidence, but lots of money is being wagered on this horse, and we warned him that sufficient vigor needs to be throughout the race until he rides the horse out. At that meeting, Mr. Fortune was told if something had to happen or if he got beaten, he would have got a minimum 90 days or more. So he acknowledged, he accepted, and he left the boardroom. So that's very important to cover. Mr. Fortune was to quite seriously. So we don't treat this lightly.
Because obviously it's very important that the jockeys give their horses every chance in the race and with a vigorous attempt.
Yes, so he must leave the stupendous shoots with no room for any errors, or if something does happen, it will have been nasty, and we need to be proactive rather than being reactive in this case.
Okay, so that's race 2.
Yes.
And now let's move on to race 7, the Race Coast Cape Punters Cup, the grade 2 event over the 1600 meters. There was an objection, and it was the trainer of number 12, Randolph Hurst, who objected against the winner, number 2, Good For You.
So Vicky, yeah, it's quite interesting. I like to, my personal position, and the reason why. On looking at the race, when I watched the race myself, I thought that the objection would be upheld. So that was my first move. The reason I came to that conclusion, I looked at the incident, and I looked at the marker at when it happened, and I saw the 50-meter mark, and I quickly said this objection will be upheld. And after the trainer Justin State came in, and we viewed the movie again, I made an error. I looked at the 50-meter mark on the sprint track. That's the mistake.
Because the summer course is in between the sprint. It goes sprint, summer, and then winter.
Correct.
And this race happened on the middle course.
Correct. So now that is the mistake that I made. So my decision for upheld was based on the 50-meter mark. Actually, the incident took place within 1.5 strides, and therefore the objection board overruled the objection. Now, what I want you to do when you have a chance, on the 5th of October, there was an incident in which Dame of Tricks and Demanding Dave, similar incident.
At Hollywoodbets Durbanville.
Yes. So that incident happened 4.5 strides before the line, and the board upheld that decision. Today, it happened a stride and a half before, and it kept on. So they are being consistent if you look at the margin. So if you believed it would have been upheld, like I did, if it happened at the 50-meter mark, that would have been upheld. So it's the position of the distance where it happened was the deciding factor. So that was the part where I then, on seeing it for the second time, tended to agree because I made that call at the 50-meter mark, which is wrong. So that was the first point, and then jockey Chad Little.
He was aboard Good For You, the winner.
Yeah. He did cause interference. Happy Verse was severely interfered with. So he raced wide throughout the race. His position, he could have been much closer, Happy Verse, and he was interfered with at the end. Obviously, he couldn't get the gap.
Because he was going for a gap, which then closed in front of him.
Correct, because Chad shifted with Good For You, and Randolph Hurst did shift. They both came in and closed Happy Verse. So racing wide throughout the race, no gap. Chad Little did sign an AOG, so he will be suspended from the 30th of December, I think until the 9th or 10th of 30th of November till the 9th or 10th of December. I haven't got the dates correct, but he did sign an AOG. So those are the pertinent points. We had an earlier incident earlier. I don't want to discuss that. So please go back, have a look at the objection. It's all about where it took place, and if you thought it was a 50-meter mark, it's not at that stage.
So it's the margin to the line.
Correct, was the deciding factor. Then you could look at the Dame of Tricks and Demanding Dave on the 5th of October, and then you'll see they've been consistent in that aspect.
And then just to mention to all of you out there that the Starps report is available on the NHRA website. All of them are from every single race meeting,
Correct.
as well as all the replays are available on Gallop TV's YouTube channel. So you can look at everything together and go and take notes.
Thank you. So I hope it was informative, and we'll try and continue educating and empowering into what we see. As I understand, 50% out of the people out there will agree with the decision, and the other 50 wouldn't do it. And they could substantiate to me, and they convince me more on the actual distance of where it happened.
And it was obviously an objection panel that sat.
Yes.
And made.
Yeah, three members panel, and I know I can tell you it was a unanimous decision. So
Thank you very much, V.
thank you for that, Vicky.
Thank you for your
Take care.
time, and thank you very much to all of you. The first Beyond the Post, we look forward to more of them. And thank you very much to not only V, but also the NHA for providing this the space and information.